Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. It is your friendly neighborhood farmer Raznac. We are back on Beaver Creek, and for the last time. Today is the last day of our Beaver Creek journey. I had more episodes planned. I wanted to do another hay episode. I wanted to do a harvest episode. But unfortunately, the weather has not cooperated at all. I cannot get my crops to dry out. I can't get any period of time longer than like 6 hours without rain. It's already late autumn. The last 4 days of weather have just been awful. All I've been doing is sorting potatoes and selling and feeding animals. And it's kind of been a drag. I'm gonna cry. No, not really. I'm not gonna cry. But yeah, it's been really frustrating. The weather has just been awful. It's gonna rain again. We had a little bit of drying period here, but the rest of the time's none. Then I got a little bit of drying period Friday, but then it rains again Friday. And then, we'll be in winter. And unfortunately, I'm kind of running out of time to harvest the soybeans. So we're just gonna risk it. We're going to risk it. We're going to see what happens together as I just kind of go through time here and see if stuff will dry out. I don't know what's going to happen. We're going to turn it up to 15x, and while we're waiting, I'll just go ahead and feed the horses. Let me turn my volume here. Sorry, I was watching YouTube. I was watching YouTube and playing Farm Sim. Like I said, I've been sorting potatoes. I've emptied out the underground storage. So the underground storage is done. We've used up all the potatoes. I haven't even touched the heap of potatoes yet. And to be honest with you, I'm probably not going to. We probably aren't going to get there. Because like I said, if this is my last episode, I'm be done playing this map. I'm going to hang on to the save. I definitely won't get rid of the save. Of course, I'm going to hang on to the mods, but I think I am done playing it from a recording standpoint. I may play around on it a little more. I doubt it, though. I doubt it, because usually when I move on to something else, I keep the save, and then like 3 months later, it's still sitting there, and I haven't reopened it. So we could sell everything off and see what kind of money we have, but I don't know. I just don't feel like doing it, because I think my next time I do a Let's Play, it's going to be kind of a themed thing. We take over a pre-existing farm. Money is not going to be... Oh, probably because I have tipped aside. Yeah, I'm just really frustrated. I cannot get it to stop raining long enough for any of the crops to dry out, and I can't make hay. Can't do anything. My hay field over here, the big hay field over here, hasn't grown at all. So after I cut it in the summer, it hasn't grown at all. So I only got one cut of hay this year. This is ready over here, and I really need to make hay. I guess, I could put it in the grass dryer, but I have plenty of hay left to make it through the year. It's hard to see. Let me turn the grass off. Poplar's growing again. But we're not going to be harvesting that either. Got tons of straw. I could crank out a lot of money. Yep, and see, here comes the rain again. It's so frustrating. It's so terribly frustrating. But hey, it is the game. That's the game. This is the first time since playing with seasons that I have not been able to harvest. It's the first time I've ever had a withered crop. I know other people it's happened to. I know Farmer Klein, his poor series over on Emerald Coast, it seems like it never stops raining for him. But I hate to lose all these soybeans, but it is what it is. We can't get them harvested. So not too worried about it. Yeah, like I said, we could cash everything in. We could sell off all the buildings. We could do all that stuff. I'm just not going to. But I may, you never know, I may revisit this at a later time if I get bored with something else. Just kind of pick up where I left off. Don't necessarily know if I'll record it, but I probably will play it. Sad. This breaks my heart. I wanted, for sure, at least 2 more episodes. I wanted to do a hay episode where we make square bales. I was going to use the new Crone square baler in the straw harvest add-on. I wanted to use the bale net or the twine. I want to do all that stuff for an episode. But if I can't get it to stop raining, I can't make hay. So what do you do, right? What do you do? Really? You didn't take all that? Let's see how much is left here. It's probably like 151 pounds. That's what we have left. Horses taken care of. Yeah, horses are squared away for a couple days. Because once we get the animals fed, I'm just going to fast forward time and see if we can squeeze in a harvest. Just see what happens. I don't think it's going to happen. But you never know. We might be able to squeeze it in. Alright, that's done. Like I said, I got it cranked up to 15x right now while I do this. Trying to get the rain done. Let's head down to the sheep farm. I have 1 bale left in the bale shed. Just 1. I have a couple 100,000 liters of hay in the hay dryer though. So we do have that option available if we need it. See, the grass has already changed color. It's brown. You can mow it when it's brown and you'll get grass. That's one of the weird texture changes because it's not quite winter yet. It's still 45 degrees out and everything's brown. So I think we talked about that once already though. All of our sheeps. I mean, see, we could sell all of these. I have 300 sheep right now. I don't even know what the going price for a sheep is. Let's look here. Okay. 1, 2, 3. I don't. Is that in hundreds? What is that in? Ah. I mean, it is raining. And every time, it's not like a sprinkle. It'll rain for hours in game. Our last bale of hay. Oh, bale. Yeah, see, I was going to sell this round bale stack, and underneath this we were going to put a square bale stack. We're going to use that new fancy square baler, but that's not going to happen. Really enjoyed this map. I've enjoyed all the mods. I hope you have too. You have too. What I'm going to do for anyone who's interested. Now, I'm not going to publish a public list of mods. I'm not going to... that's not fair to modders. There's a lot of people that want like me to upload my folders so that they can download it. And I'm like, yeah, that's kind of like... That's not really cool for the modders because then they're getting shortchanged on downloads. Because I know a lot, especially with I think the Farming Simulator mod hub. You know, some of those people generate revenue that way, and it's just not cool. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the save game. I will upload the save game for you, and you can directly message me. Get a hold of me on Farmer Klein's Discord if you are really wanting a mod list, and send me a private message on Discord. So in the description there is a Discord link to Farmer Klein's Discord. Great community. If you don't know about it, it's a wonderful community. It's the one I'm the most active in. I don't have my own Discord channel. Well, I do, but it's not, I don't advertise it. It's actually just for I use it for some other stuff. But get a hold of me on Discord, and then I'll work with you on getting all the mods you need for the map to load up where I left off. And I guess what we can do real quick is I can just do like a little flying tour. That's what I'll do, is I'll fly around. We're not going to harvest. It's just not going to happen. There's just no way. Like, the rain's still falling. It's gonna rain most of today, and then we have just this little gap of low temperature, no sun, nothing, and it rains, and then 2 days, and then it snows. Yeah, we're done. We've done all we can, other than feed the sheep so they don't die. Yeah. We have done all that we can on this map. It has been a blast. It's been fun. I've really enjoyed it, and I hope you've enjoyed the journey too. I don't know what I'm moving on to. I really don't. I know there's a couple maps in the works. I know CCS 101, Emerald Coast, Nebraska Lands is working on a 4X version of, I think, Midtown USA, and I'm looking forward to that. My buddy Nitro Dad has a new map, Georgetown, New York, that he sent me a copy of to look at, and it's a very nice map, a very detailed map. With both of those, though, I'm not sure how I'm feeling about a 4X, because I've been playing Nebraska Lands on 4X, and it's just really hard to find the time to do everything on a 4X. Now, the nice thing about the Georgetown map and Midtown is you're going to have field sizes that are small to large, so you don't have to do big farming if you don't want to. It is just pouring, absolutely pouring on my last video. See, it's just an omen. It's an omen from the farm sim gods that I should quit. All right, let's do this. First things first. What I'm going to do is I'm going to load up a raw version of the map as it was created by Honor Realism. I'm going to load that up, and we'll fly around it, and I'll show it to you. And then after that, we'll fly around what I've done to the map in game, all the changes I've made in game to the map, and then we will go from there, and we'll just kind of talk about the end of this series and maybe what's next for the future. I'll be right back. Alright, so this is the base map as when you load in, and this is how it all started. I'll show you how this is all new farmer. This is the equipment you start with, little fleet of John Deere stuff. That's what Honor loads up with the map. But you can see immediately right away, if you've been watching the series, this is all down here by the port. All that is gone, and I'll show you that. And you go back to my save. All that's gone. I've taken out a bunch of trees through here, and we've added that wood chip sell point. Kind of opened this area up so it's a little easier to see. So we did do that, and then I cleared out some trees here along the road to kind of open it up. And then right here, this little section here off to the left, this is where our onion greenhouses are, right here. So the onion greenhouses, the apple orchard, and the grapes are all right here in this clump of trees. Again, harvested all those trees, took all those out, and added that little sell point. Continue up the road towards the house. This is where the most drastic change to the map was made, or what took me the longest. It took me a long time to do this. You can see all these trees, and it's up the hill. Sorry, I lost the road. Here's our little farmhouse. That is the same house that you start with, and you start with that little field. So if you look here, this is the farm that you start with in the game by the house. And that's my hay field, my sheep pen, the hay dryer, all that stuff's right there. But all this is cleared out, You know, the big animal pen, my giant hayfield, all that stuff is right through here. So a big change there. I'm watching this and just amazed at all the work I did. Up here, this little empty section. So again, this is all hayfield, which we'll see in just a minute. And then this little logging area, that's where my horse farm is. So there's the horse farm. Cleared a bunch of these trees. There's my soybean field. And then down here is another soybean. That's another field through here. Poplar farms right here. I mean, the sawmill's different. This is the sawmill that comes with the game right here. You actually put your logs in the pool right there. And then these pallets spawn. But you can see this is all different now on my map. Right here is where I put in the little beekeeper's house. Right here along the river. Right there. This is the farm that you start with if you load up in new farmer mode. And it's not a bad, it's a pretty neat little setup. You have to have, when you download the map, you get the Modding Welt USA pack. This is his setup. Comes with a chicken coop. There's sheds, silo, there's a pig shed, sheep shed, cow farm, all that stuff's all right here. But yeah, you can see this we didn't change too much. And we still have our field here that I have planted. All this stuff is still open, but right here this is our potato farm. This we turned into the potato farm. That's really the changes I made to the map. It was pretty extensive for me. I think it's the most I've changed on a map since I've started playing, and I really had a lot of fun with it. Now I'm on to No Man's Land, making a lot of changes there. So let's jump back to the other save and we'll fly around. I'll kind of show you what the map looks like and talk more about what's going to happen next. Alrighty, let's do one more fly around, kind of show you what the map looks like. Immediately when we turn this way, you can see all those trees right here coming out of the Porter Garn. We have this nice wide open area. I had plans for this. It's just there's other stuff I was thinking about doing, so I wanted it nice, big, and open, but just never got around to it. It's like a lot of things in life. You think you might do it, but you don't. Got our wood chip sell point. That was fun to put together. And just fly up. You can see I've thinned out the trees here versus the default map. As it rains on our last episode. It's kind of depressing. This is it's the end of Beaver Creek. There you go. I mean, right away you can see what a big... I mean, this is all nothing but forest through here. We put in the onion greenhouses, which need to be emptied again. We got the apple trees here, which have apples I can sell. Just not, like I said, I'm not going to worry about it right now. We have the apple orchard we put in. This is a great mod by Darren Castle. It's a global company, apples. We got the grape vineyards here, where the ladies worked for us, and they will be no more. So yeah, this was a addition I made to the map. There, pretty cool. I think it is. All right, what else we got up here? Go up the road to the main farm, the sheep farm. Now all this I didn't touch. This is all the way it was when I first started. Lots of trees. Tons of trees. If you want to do logging, there's trees. But yeah, here you can sell. This was my biggest expanse that I opened up. This was all trees at one time. It was all trees, and I cut down all these trees, sold them. It was a fun time. Put in a big, large sheep pasture. That's a really nice placeable. I really like the large animal pastures. This one is probably one of my favorites, and then there's a large cow pasture by Nostalgic Farmer that I really like, and they're big, and I mean, this thing holds 300 sheep. You're not going to have 300 sheep in a little building like this. So yeah, here you can see original main house. I did touch up the driveway a little bit, kind of changed it, put a path in. Here's our small hay field, hay dryer, some sheds, you know, different stuff like that. You guys have been watching me play. And if you haven't, there's 30 episodes of this map. You can start watching them all. Definitely watch them all. There's the soybeans that we'll never be able to get to harvest because it won't stop raining. Horse pasture. This was one of my favorite sections, as in layout. I really like the way this turned out. Just think it looks really, really nice. I was real happy with it. Just like the neat little farm. I like the poplar farm. I think it turned out cool. Here's the new sawmill. I cleared all these trees out up here. Opened it up. This is the new sawmill. The Susie S&W modding sawmill. Wood chipper. I said I've got boards. I mean, there's tons of stuff I could do, but just not going to. The trees are growing. We'll never harvest them, but they're growing. I love how they're in different stages. It's just cool. So cool. Beekeeper's place. Like I said, I'm going to hang on to the save. Never know when I might come back. This is all the way it was, except for that road. I did add this road through here, to this section. And our fancy potato farm. Like I said, I haven't even touched that heap. This is empty. Did empty this off. Look at all the pig food I have. I have piles of pig food. I moved the truck over there because I was wanting to harvest soybeans, but it just didn't happen. Fortunately, it didn't happen. Man, I mean, let's look at the garage. I have so much stuff. So much stuff. I do not have a loan with the bank. I didn't, and here's the thing. I don't have a loan with the bank, and I never added any money. I took all the money. I sold off everything on South Island Farm. I think it was South Island series when I started this Beaver Creek one. I think it was like 1.1 million is what we started with, and all this stuff that I own, all the land, all the equipment, all the buildings, all the animals, everything is fully paid for. I didn't cheat in any money at all. So I'm kind of proud of myself as I scroll through my garage. Like, this is all stuff that I bought. Everything on here. The save is pretty massive. It's a pretty big save file, and all the mods that are used in this series is pretty big too. I mean, I've got so much stuff placed and put down. I said 30 episodes of a build your own map. I mean, look, I have like, there's 3 pages is nothing but oil slicks and concrete. Oh my gosh. I just page after page of hedges. Oh man. All the bushes, all the modding welt stuff. That's the end. We end with Charlie's little beekeeper house is all that's left. Man, but every bit of that is paid for, and I don't owe a dime. I actually have a balance of $182,954, and I have tons of potatoes left. I got tons of equipment. I probably have, I don't know, $5-6 million worth of stuff, plus the land I bought, because I bought this one. This is $592,000 port, just for that. This chunk's 858,000. You did. I started with this. I can't remember. Either way, you have to go back through and watch all 30 episodes. Thank you guys for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed the series as much as I did. What's next for me? I'm going to be continuing on No Man's Land. I really having fun that in a multiplayer setting, similar to this, but much different in the fact that it's going way quicker. Because the server doesn't stop. It doesn't wait for me. It just keeps on charging forward, whether I am there or not. For Farm Sim, I'll be doing that. I'm going to be doing American Farmer. The only problem with the American Farmer series is the episodes are going to be spaced out because there's not a whole lot I can show. Planning is finished. I plan on doing a fertilizing episode, doing some top dressing and some side dressing for the beans, the canola, and the corn. But outside of that, there's really not a whole lot I can show for that farm, because it's just can't. I mean, you plant crops, you fertilize them, you harvest them. That's if all you're running is a grain farm, that's what you have. And I'm going to keep doing it. I'm going to do that for the whole year, as close to real time as I can keep it. So the episodes may be spaced unevenly. I'm going to be playing some SnowRunner. You already should have saw one episode of SnowRunner out yesterday, so I'll be playing some SnowRunner. Again, I don't know how long or how many episodes of that I'm going to do until the game doesn't interest me anymore, really. But as for Farm Sim, my next map, I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do. Let me know in the comments. Let me know what you think. Let me know what maps would be fun to play. I don't want to build my own map again. I do want to start with a pre-built farm. Something with some pretty good detail. I really enjoy smaller farms, but not too small. I enjoyed Mini Brune, but it's too small. It's only good for playing for a few, maybe one season, and then after that it's kind of like meh. You guys know things in Farm Sim can get repetitive if you don't change it up. But thank you guys so much for watching. I do appreciate it. Like I said, this is how we ended the series with rain, and it's sad. I was hoping to make some really cool episodes. Do another harvest episode, and like I said, I was going to do a hay episode, but it's just not going to happen. And that's the way life works, especially when you're farming. Dang weather. Awful. Until next time, everybody, stay safe. Thank you for watching. Thank you so much for hanging with me for these 30 episodes on Beaver Creek. And if it's a map that you're interested in, I'll have the save game. You can get a hold of me. I can send you a copy of the save game. You can pick up right where I left off, and I'll work with you on getting all the mods required so you can pick up right where I left off. So go over to the Farmer Klein Discord. The link is in the description. Send me a private message. Get you set up and going. And then you can start recording and start your own YouTube series on Beaver Creek. Beaver Creek Part 2. Bye, everybody. Thanks for watching.